Locked in. Oh. You have 3 seconds. Oh, we'll take it.
Good. Pressure meter. I'm going this way. It's like I'm not. Hey!
I think maybe one bomb.
We won, nigga!
One bomb, maybe.
Oh, I lied. That's a bucket. Off the ground, nigga. He said I was trying to let you know, because I was trying to let you know that niggas are doing it more than usual type shit. Like, not like, like it's more than like how they usually.
Oh my God, young blood!
You didn't reach it, right? You saw that?
What's up, what's good, y'all, man? We are back today with another video, and today, as you can see, we are going to be talking about my day one build. This is my 6'5" Anthony Edwards offensive engine build, man. This build is so nice, and I built it, I'm not gonna lie, I built it around a lot of cap breakers because I planned on using this build all year. So I kind of wanted it to be really good everywhere and give it like the space to be good everywhere and to grow and not max it out right away. But I'm not gonna lie, I definitely messed up a little bit because I realized that by I'm not grinding like that, so it's gonna I'm not gonna have all those crap breakers right away. So it's gonna take some time. So this build, I like it. I do like it. Like, it plays really good right now, but I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna play a lot better as it gets cap breakers. That's what I'm saying. So I think I leaned too into the cap breakers with this build, but it's still really good. So I'm about to show y'all what I got. Like I said, this is my first build I made, so y'all got cut me some slack. All right, so like, subscribe, as you guys can see. Hand, I usually go right. Number doesn't matter. So I want shooting guard just because, like, I was gonna go low pass sack on this build, so I really didn't want to be looked at as a playmaker, and I was gonna use this build in every game mode, so not just in park. I wanted to be able to use it in just about every game mode, so I wanted it to be versatile, and I knew I wouldn't want to have high pass sack on a guard, because if I did that, it'd probably make my build very limited everywhere else. So here we go. 6'5" with a 6'6" wingspan, 175 for the weight, shooting guard. And now, like I said, this build around cap breaker, so it might look weird the way it looks, but it's gonna make sense when you see it. So layup, I went up to a 80 just because I didn't know, they were making it seem like people were missing layups. I was worried, so I put my layup up to an 80. And I'm gonna let y'all know what I would change in this build after I finish. And then drive and dunk, I went up to an 88. Okay, and I also have cap breakers, so I'm gonna be able to give you guys a look at the cap breakers and what they do to this build and how they affect this build. I didn't have the cap breakers in the moment when I made this build, but I definitely lucked out a little bit because of how they played out. 86 ball handle with 86 speed with ball. It gives me all silver playmaking badges, and then I also have the gold lightning launch, and then I want 71 pass sack to get the silver dimer. That's all I went for, 71 pass sack. I mostly play park, so I knew, like I said, the 71 pass sack was doing me fine in the park so far all year. Obviously, I wouldn't mind going higher pass sack. I think the places that it really struggles is when you have low stamina, or when you have like a lockdown that's bumping you. Your passes will definitely come out a lot slower. But at the same time, it's my first build. I didn't want to just be a passer. I was trying to figure out how to play the game. 3 ball, I went all the way up to a 91. Okay. So my idea with this build was that I was gonna eventually put a +5, because I was thinking of 2K25. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put a +5 on my 3-point shot. Now, like I said, with the 91 3 ball, you're gonna have gold shifty shooter and gold set shot off rip. And like I said, my plan is to put the +5 because I was thinking of 2K25. Now that I understand how the cap breakers work and that you get them in multiple different places, you're not just gonna get a random +5 from somewhere. I probably am gonna only go like up to I don't know. I haven't decided yet. That's not the point. Anyways, 191 3 ball, and then free throw I left alone until I did everything else. Now interior I went all the way up to a 60. The goal with this build is that I wanted to be faster than the 6.8s because I saw how everybody was using the 6.8s off rip, so I expected that they might be a little bit slower, so I wanted to have my build to be a little bit faster so I could compete a little bit. 85 steal and perimeter just to be a passable defender, and then I went to 63 for the block. So I went down one of the block just solely because I just wanted to put the attributes somewhere else. Now I went up to a 90 speed with an 80 agility. Strength I left alone, and then my vert I went up to 80 right away. Okay, and then I maxed out my rebound. I lied, I didn't go 60 interior, I'm sorry. I went 50 interior so that I could get my rebound to help my team out. Because I'm not gonna lie, man, rebounding always helps. I realized I went 1 year without doing rebounding in my garden. I regretted it. So this is how I made my build, my day one build. Very versatile, can kind of do a little bit of everything. A good all-around scorer. But yeah, man, that's really gonna be it about the build. I mean, like I said, just really want to keep it versatile. So now we're gonna look into the cap breakers for this build so you can see the full potential and what I'm looking for when I use this build. And I'll show you my version right now, like that I got maxed out. Oh yeah, and then also this is really how they baited me, bro. Look at this. Look how they got me. Look how they got me. No big weaknesses to report. First build, no big weaknesses to report. They really, I was like, oh, this might be the one. That's how they got me. But don't get it twisted. This build is still hooping, like I said. But so let me look at my version real quick. So now I am on. Oh, it's 2K day. So now I am on my maxed out 2-way 3-point slasher. I'm gonna show you all the attributes real quick one more time. So as you can see, I put one of my cap breakers already, my ball handle, and one of my 3-point. So I'm going to show you the cap breaker and let you know what I was thinking about when I made this build. So obviously the ball handle is going to get it up to a 90, which is what I was going for the gold handles for days, so I can max +1 that to Hall of Fame. And then I'll have my legend lightning launch, because this is the second tallest build that can get legend lightning launch. The tallest build is 6'6", but I wanted to be faster than 6'6". That's the only reason. And I also made this because, you know, I wanted to play like Ant Edwards on this build, and this build with these cap breakers gets up to a 94 dunk, but I only need a 93. So now I know for future builds what it is. But yeah, it gets up to a 93, but I got my 80 vertical off rip, so I already know that once I get my like 2 cap breakers into here, I'll have a 93 dunk, and then I'll be chilling with the gold posterizer, right? And then for my 3-pointer, I told you before, it's gonna get all the way up to a 96, but I'm probably only going to go for like a 94, 90. We're gonna see. I mean, I'm not gonna be as thirsty on my 3-ball because shooting doesn't seem too difficult this year, so I really might not need to go as high as a 96, but that's all right. It's okay, you know. And then what was the other thing? Oh, and then the perimeter on this build only gets up to a 90. That's kind of unfortunate. I would have liked to get to 92, but I did not know how the cap breakers affected my first build until I made my first build. So yeah, this is what the cap breakers do to affect the builds. The change I would make is probably find a way to go 87 perimeter, in my opinion. And then what's it called? Oh, actually, can you go? Yeah, find a way to go 87 perimeter so that you can get 92 with 5 cap breakers. That'd be like the only major thing. Probably go down on the speed a little bit, and then maybe add more to, yeah, you probably don't really need the 90 speed, but I just didn't want to be slow. So, but I guess it only matters in your play style, or you definitely could go down on the layup as well if you're not really a layup person. Like, you don't really need it. I've only had my layup so far on a 70, and I've been doing consistently making my layups when I'm open. So this is what I'm looking like right now, man. But this, like I said, y'all saw the clips in the beginning. The build has, I gotta turn the audio off. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that shit was playing for y'all. But as you guys can see, man, the build has been hooping so far. It's been doing great for me. I mean, I like everything so far. The only thing is that I wish it was taller, so that's why the 6'8" will be coming soon. So if y'all want a 6'8", if y'all want the 6'8" build, I will be dropping that next. I just want to get my cap break. What is this? anyways, y'all, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. I hope if you like this video, make sure y'all drop a like and subscribe. It's your boy. I'm gonna see y'all later. Have a good day.